What's going on, fellow Maplers? On occasion, I dabble in conversation with you all in-game. I know, it's inefficient, I'll admit that. But sometimes, I just enjoy the smaller things in life. But most of the time, y'all are just shit conversationalists, so step up your game. I really need to exploit you for content. Help me to help you. Besides the point, that mountain of game chat shit builds up enough to exert an immense amount of cosmic stink. But every once in a while the planets align and a small puff of perfume comes along. Contrary to Outkast's popular song, the roses don't smell like poo-poo, the poo-poo smells like roses. And that, my friends, is this video in a nutshell. So let's get started. I'm hanging out in Morass, down and out about the state of my MapleStory channel. I mean, what does it come to? Making guides? Gross. I do what all the bums of Morass do. Keep my eyes peeled for more ass. Just as my luck would have it, this lovely specimen comes onto my screen. Well, not comes per se, but appears. That's what I meant. I'm not sure if you all know this, but I'm the most charming Mapler, just oozing charisma. Watch episode 4 if you don't believe me. I turn up my charm to 11 and compliment his most stunning feature, that beautiful pride flag he calls his hair. Everyone knows the taller your hair, the bigger your platform. And that's when I realized it. I wasn't talking to any mere mortal, I was talking to a Maple legend. Scardor, a full-time MapleStory streamer and content creator. Now, before I get any further into my story, I reached out to Scardor after our little tryst to see if I might use his stream clip for this video. Clearly, he has no idea who I am because he agreed. Also, I may have bribed him with the Twitch Prime sub. Thanks, Jeff. Didn't cost me a dime. Jumping over to Scardor's perspective, we can see the compliment really hit home. Just look at that smile on his face. Well, I mean, at least his character smile. He may have a stoic expression, but I can tell the influence of more ass is taking hold because his first instinct is to put on some booty shorts. I'm a little sad he never pulled the trigger on that one. The only thing I can think of that went wrong is he was put off by my character wearing a fursuit. Thanks for making this the meta outfit due to the stat buffs Nexon. To my surprise, the conversation continues. He tells me it's the best in hair slot. Now, flirting is a give and take battle, and I've already given so much. It's time to take. I let him know how it is. That bad boy gets any higher, he might have some trouble entering buildings. I know, cut him off at the knees with that one. Like a true gentleman, he rolls with the punches. Not only does he agree, we start to build an emotional connection. Scardor shows his vulnerable side. He opens up about the hardships of his hair. It is so large that the hitbox of his character is wider in boss fights. Poor man. I almost shed a tear. But Scardor is no fool. Just like in a job interview, he turns his weaknesses into strengths by flexing on me. I was a stupid idiot for thinking anything less of him. Come off at the knees? Laughable. Even lying down, his character is taller than mine. Those Mulat shoe ads on Instagram have some steep competition, it seems. I mean, I was smitten at this point. This tall, sexy Mahil didn't block me with his soul shield. Instead, he buffed me up with his beautiful soul link. This is when I took notice to his name, 3 hard. 1 hardness for each color of his hair. Just like an ogre, this onion has layers. The first layer was obvious. The game is harder due to his hitbox. We already went through that. The second, a little bit more nuanced, but I was catching on. He's playing hard to get. The final one, maybe not obvious to you, but obvious to me. I'm Whoa. Let's not become a part of Matt Rife's Red Flag comedy tour. Clearly, I set off red flags with that one, because all of a sudden, he had to dip to do dailies. I couldn't just end our relationship on such a sour note, so I pull out all the stops and show him the big guns. I'm a tall mechanic. I flex on him. Your dailies are that way, sir. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough. Like all great things, they eventually come to an end. Scardor was off to complete that daily grind, but before he left, I famed him for the most memorable interaction of my MapleStory career, earning the "You Have a Good Reputation" achievement. Alright, pause for a second. This achievement is earned by giving out 1 fame? Jesus Christ. What does that say about me? Hey, At least it's truly memorable. Scardor was my first. In all seriousness for a second, I genuinely had no idea it was him until someone from his stream stopped by to say they were going to sub to his channel. Also, there's no way in hell Scardor knew what he was getting into with this. He was genuinely super nice in game and took the time to actually message me back on Twitch. Normally, I tell you to like and subscribe. Guess I still did right there. But take some time if you have Twitch Prime to go support his channel. I hope you enjoyed. See you next time.